Good morning and good day to all of you today. Today I want to pick up on the topic Candor or Candor, but it doesn't matter how you pronounce it, Candor. The other words for Candor is openness and frankness. Candor is being able to express yourself with frankness. I believe that leaders in any organization, it is critical that there should be a culture of candor, culture of openness or frankness. When there's candidness in any relationship, in any organization, I tell you the truth, that there will be so much that gets done in the organization. And I want to encourage us leaders to push to create that culture of candidness in the organization, where people will be free and open to engage you as a leader and engage one another, so that you can be able to achieve the vision that God has for you. Candor, lack of candor in any organization will block smart ideas. You see, there are people who are gifted in your team. And if there's no culture of candor in your organization, then people will not talk. That will block smart ideas in organization. A lack of candor will block fast action. It will take time for people to do things in organization because there's no candidness, there's no openness, there's no culture of candor and frankness. And therefore, there will be no fast action. Things will take time and take long to be done and to be accomplished. Lack of candor also blocks good people from contributing all the stuff they have. And you see, leaders, you've got so much to lose when you don't create a culture of frankness in organization, because you'll have a team of leaders around you who cannot be open to talk to you, who will not be open to raise their issues, and there's so much that the organization will lose. Candor is critical in the church setup, is critical in business. You need it everywhere, at your workplace. You actually get frustrated as a leader when you work with people who cannot talk to you, openly raise issues with you. You see, lack of candor means people don't communicate straightforwardly. I don't know if you have ever been in a meeting where you have a meeting with people, and after having discussed everything that you need to discuss as a leader, at the end of the day, no one says anything. Rather they'll start talking to you via other people. Once that happens in an organization, that you need to understand that, there's not much of culture of candor in an organization. In an organization where candor is not a culture, people don't just open up. They prefer to close up, they prefer not to talk, they prefer not to engage. Instead, they withhold comments and criticisms. Every leader needs to be told the truth. And candor actually begins with us as leaders, and I'll pick up on that as we go, as we discuss this topic of frankness in an organization. When there is no frankness in any organization, people will keep their mouths shut. They will not say anything. They will shut their mouth to avoid conflict. And actually, if you listen to people everywhere, wherever you work, whether it's in business, whether it's in church, people don't talk. People don't want to be frank simply because they don't want to hurt someone else. They don't want conflict to start in a church, in a business, and therefore, they rather keep quiet than to talk. You see, the truth is conflict is healthy. Conflict is healthy. Conflict is healthy in business, in the church, in the marriage setup, in the family setup. Because you see, when we go through conflict and we are able to solve conflict, then there will be greater intimacy in our organizations. So there's nothing bad with conflict. Conflict is very good. The challenge is that many of us, we are not skilled to handle conflict and deal with conflict in organizations. When there is no candor, people will sugarcoat bad news in order to maintain appearance. And I want to charge you and encourage you as leaders today to say, look here, you have no option. If you want to grow a great organization, one of the things that you need to do, you need to create a culture of candor from the beginning and encourage it. And I tell you, you're going to build an amazing organization that you'll be able to, through it, fulfill the mandate that God has given you. And I want to encourage you leaders to say, work on the culture of openness in organization. Push it, encourage it, and reward it. And tomorrow we're going to pick up on the subject again. And as I conclude, I want to ask you a question. In organization, wherever you lead as a leader, how candid is your team? How candid is your environment? Are your people free enough to call you and set up an appointment and talk to you as a leader? When you have meetings in your organization with your team leaders, with your management, senior or juniors, are they open enough to engage with you as a leader? If that is not happening, then you know that there's no culture of Candor. And thank you for tuning in and listening. And may God bless you and have a great day today. Thank you.